Hi, James Cruz here. Haven't done a video in a while, but I thought I would start a new video series called simply How to Paint a Picture. And I really appreciate the followers that I've gotten. I apologize for not being here for quite a while, but you know, life, COVID, the whole thing. You get it. So what I've got is a palette down here. This is my wet palette. I've got paper towels running on the sides, some basic colors. Some important ones that I love to use: Payne's Gray and Bone Black. These are wonderful transparent darks that I love to use in paintings. The rest are going to be heavy-bodied acrylics, which is what I use. Cad Yellow, Deoxylene Purple, which is one of the colors I use a lot in my paintings, in my drip paintings. Blue, Phthalo Blue, and those are the basics that I've got going on here. I've got a little, and some phthalo green, and burnt umber. So what I like to do when I start is I start by misting my canvas with a little bit of water. I already sprayed the canvas last night with water on the back to tighten it up, and that works really, really well. In most paintings that I do, phthalo, you know, the Payne's Gray has more of a blue to it, as you can see. See if I can turn the light up just a little bit for you. And then Bone Black. They're both transparent darks. And you know, on a painting, I generally put the darks in the corners to start off with. Let's see if we can't. I've got a paper towel down here for any runoff that I use. I like to put some darks in my corners just to start off with. Just a basic. I'm not sure where we're going to go with this painting, but I want to at least start the ball rolling and do a series with these. I think you'll find that the most interesting. If I can get your camera down a little bit there to the top. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right. I'm just using a foam brush to start off with, going right into my purples, and I'm going to start bringing in some of the purple colors and start this process. This canvas is not agreeing with me today, but see what we can do. A little bit of the phthalo greens. This may be a landscape. This might end up being something crazy. I'm not sure yet. You know, if you've watched my stuff before, I love to do a background. It's a creative way to really, if you're not sure what you want to do, is to just start. Get some colors on the canvas, and then some of your lighter stuff toward the middle. A little bit of yellow in here. And then I just hit it with the mist and let gravity do the rest. I'm going to put the purple in just a bit stronger on my corners here. And let's grab some of that phthalo blue as well. And kind of get it on the top. The heavy-bodied acrylics really grab the canvas and will stay for you even when you hit them with a little bit of water. Okay. I'm going to grab this burnt umber. It's an older burnt umber. Hopefully I can get it to give us some character here. Time for me to get some new paints, huh? All you painters out there know what I'm talking about. Alright, that should work out pretty good. Get those browns in there a little bit. In the comments, if you see something I don't, which every time I do this, people come back and go, you should have left it. Don't do anything else to it. Okay. I'm going to add some water immediately on the top. Okay, it's a good start. And then I'll come back with the mist bottle and start at the top. Just put a light mist. Loosen up a little bit and just let this start to run. And see what we're going to end up with. This is one of my black diamond brushes. I'm almost thinking we might make this into a landscape. We'll see. But I wanted to get the creativity started and start working towards something. I can see some trees that are going to happen in the background here. Just a light mist. This is like literally like a dollar store little spray bottle. Okay. I'm gonna come back in with some of my Payne's Gray. It's a wonderful transparent dark color. And on this side, I'll bring some of the bone black, which I know I'll be using in the future. I'm gonna get that along the top. There we go. Got some movement now. And when people always say, I can't paint. A child could do this. I know you can do it. I do use heavy-bodied acrylics, which will give you a much better result. But you can use student acrylics, which is what I sometimes will use. You just need to use more of them and less water. You want the base to grip the canvases. All right. The center area I'm going to leave partially open. Get the sides a little bit more right through here. I'm just going to dab that up. I want this paint to be thick in this upper left-hand corner. This side over here is doing very well. And if I'm going to be doing a landscape, I'm going to open this up, put some, get some greens in there. Okay. I'm going to let that just run. And what we'll do is we'll let this set overnight and dry. And tomorrow we'll continue with phase 2. Phase 2 may be anything from a portrait, might be a landscape, might be something else. You'll have to tell me your ideas. If you've looked back at some of my other works, you can end up with just some incredible backgrounds that put you in a perfect position. Nothing here is expensive. The heavy-bodied acrylics can be a little more pricey, but like I said, you know, you end up using less of them. And I'm going to leave this pretty rough. I like some of if I can get the light down a little bit. Some of the pigments are really showing through here. And when I get this to a drip place that I like, I will take the canvas down and lay it flat. Because this seems a little too, these little dark marks seem a little bit too uniform for me. So I'm going to loosen those up. Bring some up. Bring some down. That yellow is calling to me. I'm going to bring a little bit more of that in. Yeah, we've got to open that up. I'll grab another brush here. I put my brushes already into water before I touch them to the canvas so that they're nice and liquidy. Is that a word? Liquidy? And now I'm just going to hit these little pigment spots. A straight line there. Actually, we'll probably leave that. That looked pretty good. I like that fall right there. Gonna fill in the bottom a tiny bit here. Don't want any lateral lines. It'll be interesting to see how this painting evolves. It becomes from where we started. That's the funnest part for me. One more time. And ladies and gentlemen, I think we're about there. I'm at a place where I'm comfortable with the coverage, I'm comfortable with the colors. I would like a bit more purple. I lied, didn't I? A little more purple up in this corner, a little bit here, right down here, opposite of that corner, that dark corner. Add a little bit of bone black in there. And maybe right through here. Bone black, purple. Put that on. Fix my light. Just want a few little drops in here. Okay, I like that. I think we're at a good spot, good stop spot. And when this dries tomorrow, I'll start another video and we'll show you what it looks like. It's not going to be as glistening. It'll be more mute and the colors will be faded. So we'll either do another drip at that point or we'll continue on with our picture, however it's going to be. But I thank you all for tuning in. If you've been with me for a long time now, thank you so much, and I apologize for the delay and being away. If you're new, hit that subscribe button because I'm actually have a setup now in my studio where I can go live. And that would be a very, very fun thing for me to actually talk with you live, to actually get some ideas and your ideas, because those are important. And I will talk to you shortly when this is dry.